For like the last year, I barely talked about Asmongold.
Hasan Piker was going crazy in Asmongold's live chat over the whole fraud that's going on in Minnesota. I don't know why he's choosing to defend that. That's one of the most disgusting things happening right now.
Says the walls are closing in for Asmongold. What?
So today, January 2nd, 2026, Hassan spent almost the entirety of his stream trying to summon Asmongold into a debate. And somewhere along the way, something truly tragic happened. Hassan began transforming into the one thing no streamer ever wants to become, a Twitch chatter.
Do you think the records are only way to investigate the place to realize any of the programs work? Once again, I'm not saying this case. You're just simply speculating. Okay. All right, Hassan. You're getting pulled up. Hassan, whenever you go to a daycare, there's nobody there. The hours are 2 to 10 p.m. You're going in, and these people do not even speak English in a lot of cases. The phone number goes to the government office, and then you can't enroll any of them. Please, you don't have to die on this hill. It's so obviously fraud. Any rational, reasonable person knows that it's fraud. Somebody broke into the building and they just happened to steal all of the documentation. Like, I mean, how can you even for 1 second believe that that's not an immediate fucking scam? I can't even imagine thinking like that. It's unbelievable.
Hassan is so obsessed with Asmongold that he's willing to defend fraud, blatant fraud that's going on that everyone can see. He's like, oh, no. Especially if it's going against America. I'm going to be on that side. But more so, I want to talk to Asmon. That's weird. I never knew why streamers or YouTubers do that. I've always found it to be extremely cringe whenever I live stream. You could check that out on my other channel. Whenever I live stream and people try to pull up to talk to me and it feels like they're desperate, I'm not going to talk to you. I don't give a damn. And you can say, I'm scared. You can say, nah, I'm cool. I don't want to talk to no crazy, obsessed stalkers, right?
Have any evidence for it? Bro, what are you talking about? You don't have any evidence for it. Your place gets broken into, and then they happen to steal all the records. You have departed from reality. Please stop doing this. I also want universal health care. I also want to expand social systems. But we can't do that if you keep importing people that are net negatives and scammers. You can have mass migration, or you can have robust social systems. Choose. Why don't we talk then? We're not going to... Oh my God. Bro, you're in the chat? Can you stop?
How Hassan trying to like trick you into a collab? And that's what a debate is, by the way, guys. If you didn't know, within the streaming world, that's a collab. You're going to have both fans going back and forth and checking both channels. That's a collab, bro. And he ain't slick. His channel is dying. All his channels are going down. And he's like, how could I get people interested in me? If I debate Asmongold, then maybe people would care. Shut up. I don't want to see that, right? I definitely wouldn't do it if I was Asmongold. It like serves no purpose.
Let me just get this off my chest. This is the reason why Asmon doesn't want to have a conversation. On their last one, Hassan said this.
People, by the way, Iran is actually weirdly very pro-trans. I'm sure that you probably didn't know that. They are very pro-trans. A lot of cultures are actually very pro-trans, way more than the United States of America.
The very next day after Asmon was banned, Hassan was belly laughing about it because Iran actually forcefully pushes people to sex change when they are lesbian or gay as a mean to avoid persecution.
I like that they're mad that Iran is woke on trans.
Yeah,
too woke.
Yeah, way too woke.
A little too woke. They went overboard.
Okay? Way too woke.
Iran is the left went so far. Maybe they went out of control a little bit.
It's like they're doing what people said like Biden would do.
They're doing I said it on that conversation. I said they're doing Kamala Harris. They're doing transgender surgeries on inmates.
Yeah.
I'm a propagandist.
Well, no.
For the record.
I'm not calling
I'm a propagandist.
I'm just saying. I'm going to play you.
I'm saying I am.
Okay. Well, then
I'm saying I am.
I just
before
want to
you even play it.
That's crazy. He blatantly admitted to spreading propaganda, son. Come on. And I've been saying that for a long time. I've been saying that since day one, actually. Him, his flunkies, his goons, whatever you want to call them, clout chasers, meat riders, whatever you want to call them. They're all propagandists. They be straight lying, spreading misinformation, do a whole lot of nastiness with hidden agendas behind the scenes. Mostly money. It's mostly money. That's what they're really trying to get. They're grifting they behinds off. I said behind because I'm trying to curse less. Hassan is nasty work to the fullest extent. Super nasty work, man. He even came out here trying to check on Asmongold on his live stream and looked really stupid.
Oh my God. If you look at all of the evidence presented and you don't come to the conclusion that this is a scam, you're lying. I think Minnesota fraud is abysmal, a byproduct of private partnerships. I want it all to be combated. Okay, good. Then we're on the same side. The only majority of migrants just want to exist and work alongside everyone else. Well, if you think that, then why are you trying to lump in, don't launder the good reputation of all those migrants that work with everybody else and have no problems. Don't launder their reputation through these Somalian scammers. And it shouldn't be defended just because it's a bunch of people that are migrants or immigrants or from any other community. It's fucking fraud.
The following moment was not edited, and I swear to God might be the best perfect timing clip I ever seen.
Let's see what Asmongold's doing now.
I don't know, but just any Comcast, this is your legacy. This is your life. This is right now. Wake up, Hassan.
Yeah, you're right, brother.
Wake up.
I know when politicians come on the stream, they're like, wow, dude. Fucking God, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on every single day of the goddamn week. I hate my life. I hate streaming. I hate socialism. I hate every single person who thinks that the peak of activism is being the most annoying fucking God I hate.
Yeah, Hassan's obsession with Asmongold has reached levels that's insane, bro. But he said, let me be in the chat. Mention me. Please talk to me. Please. I don't have friends. What about Brogan? Well, you know, that's the employee. My bad. Yeah, I wouldn't want to talk to Hassan either. I don't see like what it's gonna accomplish, right? If I was Asmongold, I definitely wouldn't be talking to Hassan. But if I'm me, like, why would I want to even speak to anyone, let alone Hasan Piker, one of the biggest grifters of all time? He's like another version of Dr. Umar, if y'all know what that is. Super grifter that just is like blackity black. Everything's black. And everything he says sounds like so ridiculous that you can tell that he's playing a character. That's what Hassan is. He took socialism and just like, how can I just perform the most extreme variations of this? How can I do this? And that's what he does. Asmongold responded.
The book, moment he looks absolutely buffoon. That's why he'll keep farming drama and talk to a single person who disagrees with them. Right. So Hassan, this is everybody that disagrees with me now believes that they're entitled. Well, I don't agree with what you're saying, so now you have to come on my stream and talk to me. No, I don't think so. It's not going to happen. Why would I do that? And also, these people get so fixated and so mad about the fact that I don't want to do this. Why would I play into your game? Why would I do something that you want me to do? Why wouldn't I just keep doing the thing that I want to do? Check out Destiny's tweet to this. Is Destiny talking about this? Let me see if I can find it. Both these guys use the same excuses to avoid me, avoiding each other, then call each other out, using those excuses to avoid each other while avoiding me will never not be hilarious. I know. And for people like Destiny, I'm sure this is very disappointing that, Destiny watched a YouTube video of me that he disagreed with. And so now I'm obligated to have to go and argue with him on his stream about it. No, I don't think so. No, I didn't. I never agreed to these rules. It's not going to happen. So the more you tweet about it and complain about it and everything else, go ahead, do it. And if you do it on stream, I'm going to get another video out of it. The last Destiny video did really, really well. So if we can get another one, I will. So yes. And trying to be relevant. Well, I don't know if it's really that. I mean, he argues with everybody about everything.
Yeah, I really don't see the purpose of Asmongold going to debate Destiny or Hasan Piker or anybody. No one has to talk to anybody. And take it from me. Like, people have tried to talk about me in live streams. I've pulled up, hey, want to have a conversation? And then they blocked me. It is what it is. I didn't cry. It's so what? Move on with your day. Do your content. If you want to criticize them. Who cares, bro? But for someone that says that you're not obsessed with Asmongold, Hassan, you looking like a needy woman out here that's desperate for a date. You looking like Pokemon. That's what Hassan is out here looking like. And while I'm at it, Destiny needs to shut up too. Destiny's one of the nastiest streamers out here. I'm just being honest.
Destiny is willing to debate, but Asmongold never talking. Why would I debate Destiny? If I already know what's happening, why do we want to have a conversation about it? What is this here?
You should just challenge him to a debate. Well, I would always debate him. He's never talking to me.
Why would I ever debate anybody for any reason? I know I'm right. It's obvious that I'm right. Why would I give Destiny a platform to lie? Why would I do that? Doesn't make sense.
He can't have these conversations. He would fall apart immediately. I think we talked about
just like, and that's the thing, is that people look at being able to debate well, meaning that you're right. Sure.
And so they got just challenge him to a debate. Well, I would always debate him. He's never talking to me. He knows it.
No, why would I? Why would I engage with somebody who engages in bad faith? Like Destiny, this is a good example of it, right? Destiny just got done yesterday using the example of the feeding our future as an example of Biden doing a good job and them caring about fraud. But now we're learning that the same people that were indicted for feeding our future are receiving funds. Look at this here, was been paid $49 million and is still receiving funds from the government today. So why would I engage with somebody? The problem with somebody like that, Destiny, is that you can't debate and you can't argue with a person who doesn't care about reality. That's it. You like, oh, wow, this statistic says this. Okay, sure. Everybody knows this is a scam. It's obvious. If you think about this for 3 seconds without letting some graph do the thinking for you, it's obviously a scam. And the problem is that people like this will use examples like the feeding our future thing, and they will come up with all these abstractions whenever the truth is right there in plain sight. You can't reason with and argue with a person like that.
Yeah, I'm not on the side of you have to debate somebody for what? Like, for what reason? People like Destiny are so cringe. They create these debate bros, personality live streamers who are just copying them. Like, come and talk to me. You got to talk to me. And then try to, like, not only them harass you, but then send their audience to bombard you with messages to try to make you feel pressured into talking to them. For what? For what, son? Like, that sounds so crazy. But people like Destiny and Hassan, they feel like this is, I guess, the way things are supposed to be. It's not. It's cringe. It's really weird. These are the same type of guys that where they try to talk to a female and she say no, they don't want to take no for an answer. If someone says, I don't want to talk to you, continuing to obsess over them and try to hop in their live chats and write messages to, that's weird. I've had a lot of people do things like that to me, and it was super cringe. I didn't want nothing to do with them. People might even try to make fun of you and say, oh, you soft. Why can't you talk to them? No, nigga. That's weird, bro. That is so strange. And if you feel like it's not, okay, me and my crew gonna come to your house, sit on your couch, put our feet all over the tables, drink your Kool-Aid. And then when you be like, hey, man, you can't do, why not? Why? Hey, you scared? Why you scared? I can't just invade your personal space. I feel like that's how it is in reality, bro. We all got like our bubbles of personal space, bro. And it goes beyond just like physically, verbally. You don't have to talk to nobody. But people like Hassan, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. They're going to just keep on obsessing. That's why Hassan is continuing to talk about Asmongold.
I fucking have guests on and I show them like even a fraction of a fucking Asmongold clip. They're shocked. They're horrified, not only by the things he's saying, okay, but also just the way he carries himself and the way he presents himself. Most offline people think he is a grotesque. You're saying you mog him? I mean, yes, I am saying that. It is true. I am. I'm both mogging. I'm brain maxing. I'm brain mogging him and also looks maxing and look mogging him too. The problem is whenever I say stuff like that, half jokingly, people get really up in their feelings because they're like, well, I look and think like Asmongold, so I guess you're saying that about me too. And they get really fucking hurt. They get up in their fifis.
I don't know, but just any Comcast.
None of the guests have ever heard the Bloodwall story and have gone, oh, that's dope. This is what I mean. This is what I fucking mean. Look, argue against my positions, okay? Argue against my politics and my positions.
I don't know why people feel like they're entitled to a conversation. I don't know why this is even a discussion. If Asmongold don't want to talk to nobody, you don't want to talk to nobody. What the hell? Talk to yourself. Talk to your audience.
I'm willing to entertain arguing specifically against your policies and your positions. We don't have to talk about the blood wall. We don't have to talk about how you carry yourself, how you present yourself. We can simply talk about the impact that your commentary is having. But he can't do that which is precisely the reason why he has to do this shit over and over again. That's it. And there is an audience. There is certainly an audience. You kind of understand that Asmongold's audience will consistently cyberstalk both myself and even my fans and keep fucking spamming slurs and whatever the fuck, right? But like, you still have to deal with it. I mean, these guys are not going to go away. And members of this community did the same thing to others. So I think you should call it out more often. What do you mean? I don't entertain that sort of behavior at all. I actually famously tell my audience not to do that, not to brigade, not to do any of that shit.
See what I mean? He's sitting here trying to police Asmongold. Like, what? Yeah, I need to be able to talk to you about the effect. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear that. I don't give a damn. You know, who are you, the hall monitor? You his mama? Like, no, you gonna talk about the stuff I want you to talk about. You gonna have my opinion, or else we need to talk. Like, what? Okay, so you need to open the lines for everyone who disagree with you, no matter how many subscribers they have. It don't matter. Oh, wait a minute. Hassan would never do that. Asmongold responded and compared Hassan. I'm sorry, I could barely get through the line. Hassan to Jake Paul. He said he's the Jake Paul of debating. That's crazy.
I should just ignore him and he'll go away. Brother, for like the last year, I barely talked about Asmongold. Only as of late have I started talking about him more frequently. And that never really stopped them from demanding that I get deported, demanding that I get arrested, demanding that the FBI prosecute me, all this shit, calling me a fucking terrorist over and over.
Listen, Hassan, you are the Jake Paul of debates. You have no problem gassing yourself up, talking about how much you want to debate me or debate some other, as you like to call them, slop tuber.
Watch. He's going to say
but
Destiny.
Whenever it comes time to debate Ben Shapiro on capitalism or debate Destiny, for some reason, you don't want to have that same attitude. So I don't really want to hear about, oh, yeah, I want to debate you. You're going to come in and be the big guy and everything like that.
I did want to debate Ben Shapiro. Barry Weiss pulled it very publicly. I don't know why. I don't know why you're saying that.
I did want to debate Ben Shapiro. Barry Weiss pulled it because they wanted to debate on something else.
Again, he's only able to talk because he can at least control the narrative a little bit in this circumstance. But he can't control it if we're having a back and forth conversation.
That's crazy. Hassan just admitted he would not let Asmon talk if he was on panel. See, the only reason why he's even able to speak is because I'm not up there with him. Exactly. That's crazy. You're not trying to have a conversation. You trying to yell over him and then run around with your arms in the air like you won the debate. That's crazy, Viv. That's like an MMA when you definitely did not win a fight, but you got your arms in the air after. They actually tell you that. They tell you that when you're training, like after the fight, no matter what, put your arms in the air as if you won. Yeah. So it could look like you won. That's what debating online is, in case anyone hasn't noticed yet.
And I think there will be some people in there that'll just like engage in self-soothing behavior. Engage in self-soothing behavior, especially because like the moment that we start talking, if you noticed, he said he agreed with me quite a bit. And that's precisely the problem here. He doesn't want to have a conversation where he will be forced to concede on a lot of the things, because a lot of the things that he said about what my positions are wrong. Debate you because you constantly lie. You implied he's a pedophile. What kind of honest conversation do you think he could have? Anyone to expect to have a person like you? This is also the maximum code. When I made a joke about Texas going after any sort of fucking anime in people's hard drives, that was a joke. Everybody understood that to be a joke.
Yeah, I hate Hassan, bro. Like I said, or at least people like him. People who do that say the most disgusting things, especially you got a following. That's not a joke, fam. There are idiots that's going to take what you say as gospel. And you're aware of that. But then just saying the most foul things, false allegations, the people that you've come at and said some of these things to, like Ethan Klein and his wife, Asmongold, more Pegasus. The list goes on. That's all he do is lie on people and go, it was a joke. There's a whole bunch of creators that act just like this guy that would say the most nasty, disgusting things. And if you press them on it, like, yo, nah, what's up with that? What's up with all this defamation and character assassination? Well, you can't take a joke. I was joking when I accused you of crimes.
Since then, Asmongold has consistently talked about how I'm a fucking dangerous terrorist that needs to be prosecuted. That's actually real threats, especially at a time when I was under scrutiny by the Department of Homeland Security, for example. There's any sort of reason for Asmongold to think that I won't be courteous to him when I have always been incredibly courteous to him, regardless of whatever the he said about me, to a degree where even my chat yells at me all the fucking time and say, oh my God, why are you being so fucking charitable to Asmongold?
Yeah, Hassan's a clown, bro. I don't know how anyone takes him serious. He is a low cow that I'm going to keep roasting. Straight nasty. Speaking of roasting, Asmongold is apparently getting roasted for cleaning his room. That's crazy.
Everything cleaned up, like all the desks. I even got the vacuum cleaner. I got everything, right? And so that was it. And so we got the entire thing cleaned up. It took me 3 hours. I'm going to be honest. My legs hurt. My legs hurt. My arms hurt. My back hurts. That's about it. So how many rats found? Surprisingly 0. But yes. And you're no longer Nurgle's chosen. Well, that's not quite, right? And yeah. So your blankets? Oh no, I still have all the stuff over there, sure. But like that's because I use it, right? You look fucking tired. New girlfriend? No. No, I was just like I didn't realize how many rotten burritos were in my room. There's like 5. I had no idea. I thought there'd be like at most 2, right? At most 2 burritos. But no, it's honestly, it's 5. Bro, skipping leg day? Listen, guys, I'm not skipping leg day. I'm skipping day. All of them.
Asmon, now you know damn well 5 burritos or any burritos is crazy. But I understand having a messy room, right? I usually clean my room every day. That's a normal occurrence for me. I don't feel right without cleaning it. I can't go to sleep. I have certain things that I have to do every day. Record and edit my videos, which is what I'm doing. You can't see that this is what's happening right now. Also wash my behind. Okay, brush my teeth. Work out. I have a stationary bike behind me. You can't see it. I hang my hoodie on it that I'm usually wearing. I just toss it on the top of that for background. And I don't feel like running to my closet over there. Something I'm gonna put right back on when it get chilly. So I just put it right there on my stationary bike until I use it. And I'm using it majority of the day, actually, when I'm not editing. If I'm watching TV or something like that, I'm on that stationary bike, right? So that's something that Asmongold could do that's not going to, have them out here hurting legs and arms from cleaning your room. Also, if you clean it every day, you're not going to have a 3-hour session. Dead ass. It will take less than 15 minutes to clean your room. Less than 10 if you clean it every day. You just go through a little checklist or whatever as light, right? But E for effort. You know what I'm talking about? I can't really judge him too harshly because like I was saying, I usually clean my room every day. But when I did lose some people that was close to me, I went through a little phase where it was messy. And honestly, it wasn't that damn messy. If I'm just being real, I ain't even going to try to oversell it to y'all. It was not. It was messy for me. It's messy for me. Did I not dust in here? No, seriously, that'd be me. I'm the type of dude. I'll be mopping the damn ceiling if I could. I use a Swifter for the ceilings and walls. Speaking of, after hearing the 5 burrito thing, I'm definitely going to clean up extra long today. I'm going to find something to clean. I got this new device actually where it's like press the button and it spins. Oh man, the bathroom, breeze. It's a breeze. I'm dead serious. I'm not even joking. It was like a device. I'm not going to try to put the box in camera because they didn't pay me. It's a device, you attach it, press the button, spins, clean the hell out your damn bathroom. You can use it to clean everything actually. But yeah, clean your damn room more, Asmon, if you're able to. Just a suggestion, not telling you what to do.